Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Delivery Express video. Just kidding, you might have seen one drop today, but there's no content actually activated from it in the game yet. The Sims tweeted, "Sul Simmers, today's Sims Delivery Express drop is in preparation for tomorrow's base game update. There is no new content available in-game today, but tomorrow, just be sure to watch out for meteors," with a sort of like sly face emoji, a telescope, and a moon. That is kind of confusing that they need to do a Sims Delivery Express drop to prepare for an update that itself prepares for the game pack. So is this going to be standard going forward? Are there going to be Sims Delivery Express drops where they actually do nothing for a while? Yeah, that's odd, but yeah, we do have basically confirmation that we are getting that base game update tomorrow, and we're going to get the telescope and probably the meteor death back from The Sims 3. I know I did cover a tweet before where SimGuru Connor said that the telescope was coming with a hint of death. That's not all though, as SimGuru Nova did a mini Q&A giving us more new details about tomorrow's update. So Letty Simmer was joking about how it's like, oh, tomorrow, haha, we're gonna say goodbye to the Observatory, and Nova says, but haven't you heard? They've actually updated the tech on these. It's now able to print out some really nice pictures of the moon that are pretty nice for hanging on the walls, so maybe we're still keeping one around. That is kind of funny that they're doing this to make sure we don't forget about this oversized object that we all love to meme on alongside the Cupcake Factory and like one or two other objects. But yeah, that is kind of an interesting thing, and Nova also did tweet a picture of one of these new moon prints. They're actually supposed to be new additions to the existing base game Space Print collection. I vaguely remember that being a thing, but I forgot it was actually called Space Print, so I thought it was a brand new collection at first, but no, they're just adding on to this existing one. So yep, just another thing to go out and collect. Perhaps if that high school expansion pack leak ends up being real, then we'll get a reasonably sized microscope in that pack and in the base game update alongside it, and add new prints to those microscope prints as well. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Nova also showed us what the base game telescope is going to look like. I was speculating that it might look just like the one from The Sims 2. Lo and behold, I'm right! So Nova says, watch out, Backyard Observatory, it's time for the Back Pockets Observatory. For 750 simoleons, your backyard can finally breathe a sigh of relief as you observe the skies in style. We've made sure you can even stow this telescope in your back pocket, so you can spot the stars from anywhere outdoors. Sure, the opportunities for debauchery might be slightly limited since you hopefully can't fit inside of it, but I think one astronomical love shack is enough. And it also, of course, builds up logic skill with fun level 5. Nova also clarified that yes, the telescope can be pulled in and out of a Sim's personal inventory. Last night I was playing with a couple that I just moved into Tartosa, that one lot near the waterfalls with the scenic bridge going over them. So I think that would be pretty fun if I gave them each a telescope and just had them head over to that bridge and just stargaze from there. Well, just when I thought I was finished, SimGuru Nova did also tweet about the telescope being included with werewolves, saying, and this telescope is exclusive to the werewolves pack. Notice the makeshift leg on one side. There may or may not be some lore behind it. That's intriguing. I know Nova did tweet previously that there is some lore associated with this specific telescope, but did not mention the legs, so what would that have to do with lore tying into vampires? I'm very curious. So tomorrow's base game update does sound kind of interesting, more going on than I initially thought there'd be, because we're gonna get lunar cycles, which will affect not just the werewolves, but occults that are already in the game, such as vampires, spellcasters, mermaids, and aliens, if you happen to have their respective packs. Then there is the telescope that I talked about earlier, with probably the meteor death returning from The Sims 3, which is pretty epic. That was a really interesting death in my opinion, so I guess we'll have some more random chaos thrown back into The Sims. And then we have the observatory being updated with some moon prints. Then we also, in Create a Sim, have one new beard. And on the live stream, they did also confirm that there's new terrain paints, 2 of them coming to the base game. And that's it as far as I know. Maybe there could still be more surprises, but I'm not expecting that much because this is pre-game pack update, not pre-expansion pack. So we're already getting more than I was expecting in this update. It already looks pretty fun, so especially lunar cycles. I'm looking forward to those the most since I've personally been wishing for those for years, and hey, that's another episode of my Sims 4 wishlist that has now come true. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on tomorrow's base game update / Sims Delivery Express, I guess. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!